For most people, improving cardiovascular fitness and losing fat is a major objective. And to achieve this objective, you need to do high and low intensity exercise. And they call that interval training. By doing this, you'll achieve your goals far, far quicker. High intensity interval training is one of the most effective ways of improving your cardiovascular fitness. However, if all of your exercise is high intensity in nature, you won't tap into your fat stores. To achieve body fat loss, it's best to exercise at low intensity for 20 to 40 minutes and then add in some interval training at the end of the session. The low intensity work will burn fat. The high intensity intervals at the end of the session will improve your cardiovascular fitness and keep your metabolic rate high once the session is finished, chewing through more body fat. Interval training is based on a very simple concept. Go fast and then go slow. Repeat. It sounds easy, but within this simple formula lies a tremendous number of possible variations and strategies you can employ to take full advantage of the power available to you. You can use almost any kind of cardiovascular machine, including the treadmill, stair machine, stationary bike, as well as almost any type of cardiovascular exercise, such as cycling, swimming, running, etc. For example, you can walk for the first 20 minutes of your workout and then sprint between two telegraph poles, then walk to the next one. Or after you walk, you can sprint the length of a football field, then walk the width. Why not walk to work and then run up a flight of stairs and walk back down 3 or 4 times? The variations you can do are truly endless. As far as your interval training is concerned, rest periods can be short or long, depending on how good your fitness is and how much you want to recover in between intervals. Shorter rest periods make the work intervals more challenging. Longer rest periods will allow the body to recover a little more. As you get fitter, increase the work periods and decrease the recoveries. Rest periods should always be at least as long as the work periods. This is to allow enough recovery to be able to perform well on the next work period. In general, interval training is best done 2 or 3 times per week. It is a challenging form of cardio and requires recovery time in between sessions. Interval sessions can last anywhere between 5 to 30 minutes or more, depending on your fitness level and the style of intervals being done. Remember to do them at the end of your easy fat burning work. We define low intensity exercise as working at a heart rate of between 60 and 65% of your maximum. High intensity exercise is defined as working at about 75 to 85% or more of your maximum heart rate. So your objective during interval training should be to get your heart rate up to this very high intensity level. You can easily work out your maximum heart rate by the formula 220 minus your age. So if you're at 20 years old, 220 minus 20 equals a 200 max. If you're 40 years of age, it's 220 minus 40, which equals 180. Then simply multiply your predicted maximum heart rate by 0.6 or 0.65 to get your low intensity training zone, and by 0.75 to 0.85 to get your high intensity training zone. And another big advantage of interval training is the sessions can be shorter than your normal low intensity workouts. And a word of caution, before starting interval training, make sure you've got a good basic level of fitness. High intensity interval training is really tough on the body and can cause injury, so go slow at the start. And also consult your doctor before starting any new type of physical activity. So come on Australia, let's take the fat nation and turn it back into the fit nation once more.